our topic is the 5 best marketing strategies for aspiring entrepreneurs. Wow, diba? Don't you know what to know?
Best marketing
Yes.
strategies.
So
Okay.
for all of our aspiring business owners, this is the episode to watch. Yes.
Yes.
So we have a very special guest. She is a PR marketing consultant and a chief encouraging officer. Let us all please
Very
welcome
credible.
Miss Kassy Pajarillo.
Hello, Kassy.
Good morning.
Good
Nice to
morning.
have
How
you
are
here.
you?
Good morning. Wow.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning,
How are you
everyone.
feeling today?
Yes.
Good. All energy, guys.
Yes,
Feel
marketing.
energy.
Marketer. We were kind of expecting that energy from a marketing person.
Of course. All good vibes. That's who we are.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get right into our topic. Uh-oh.
We mentioned that the topic or the title of our topic today is 5 best marketing strategies. Okay, so let's proceed with those 5 marketing strategies.
All right. So if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, syempre you only have limited funds. Well, not
course.
unless if you are well invested. That would be nice also.
The very few who
Oh,
are.
yes.
But I think more can relate dun sa limited funds lang.
Yeah, so if you
Dun
are
tayo.
the limited funds, number 1 is you start with your resources. So ano ba yung meron ka na sa tingin mo pwede mong gamitin para mag-spread ng word kung ano yung produkto mo. Now, if you don't have a product, you can always start with your computer and your internet.
Yeah, of course,
those are
it's
the
basic.
essentials.
Lahat na may ganon, may
diba?
internet.
We're so lucky kasi we have that. So, when I started also my business, I just got out of a job. I got laid out and I was like, what do I have? So, you have your internet and you have your computer.
Resourceful.
You're very resourceful. You have to be resourceful if you want to be an entrepreneur. So that's number 1. Number 2 is you have to engage with the audience. So you have to know sino ba yung gusto mong kausapin. Gusto mo ba yung bagets, the kids? Do you want it to be the mommies? Do you want to be, I don't know, who is it that you wanted?
Yung target
Target
market.
mo.
Yes.
Diba?
Okay.
So if you're baking cookies, saan mo pwedeng ibenta yung cookies mo? Ikaw, sa mommies, pwede.
Okay.
For the
Sa
kids.
schools.
Sa schools, yes,
Sa schools,
yes.
pwede
Snacks,
rin. Sa
yeah.
snacks, diba? Or weekend market. So na yan. And then another one is you build the industry that you want to be in. So if you decided to be in the baking business, in that food business, you have to build up that food and you have to be patient.
Yes.
Okay,
Oo.
na-notes kaya yung viewers. Okay. So first, nga mabilis yun, di ba? First,
We'll go back to
Ito na.
each
Yeah.
one.
Okay, we'll go back.
This is just the overview.
Yeah, run through.
Oo.
Okay.
And then we'll go
Okay.
back to each one.
Yeah.
And then you have to help and collaborate. This is what I believe we are in the industry wherein a lot of people can now get together with their expertise. So if yung isa magaling siya sa graphic design, why don't you partner with that person and then you cross-promote it also? And then if the other one is good in writing, why don't you gather that, collaborate? So the key word here is to always collaborate.
Okay. So don't get people who are all the same talents.
Well, yeah, kasi if you're jack of all trade, parang, I mean, you walang kalat-kalat.
Oo.
Walang, what do you call it?
Focus.
Specialty, yes.
Yes, you want to be an expert in a specific field so that you can contribute something.
Tsaka whatever you lack, kuha ka ng ibang brains for that. Parang ganun.
Tsaka
Yes.
masaya yun.
Is it our number 4?
Yes,
Okay,
number
that's our
4.
number 4.
And then, we already tackled 5.
Oh, okay, that's already 5. That's a 5.
Okay, so let's go back to number 1.
Okay, number
Use
1.
your resources.
Yes, you use your resources. Try to see what you have in front of you.
Okay, I have my computer. What am I gonna do with my computer?
Computer,
I have my internet. What should I be looking into? What should I be researching? Things
You
like
can
that.
research on like-minded individuals who like the same thing. Yun, like-minded individuals. So after that, blog. The blog. This is where you
Blog, okay.
can share your voice. You can make use of Twitter. Ngayon, ang dami ng hashtags. So, wag ka na naman mag-over-hashtag.
Oh.
Oo.
Okay, let's go back to our example about the cookies. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say I want to start my business. I want to promote a bake shop. I've got my computer.
Computer lang, internet lang, meron ka.
Internet
Limited,
lang.
limited resources.
What would be the first way that I can start promoting
Yeah.
my
Number
product?
1 is Facebook.
Facebook, number
Okay.
1. Facebook, I think, is
We can't
Utilize
escape it.
Facebook.
Philippines, I think, uses the Facebook out of
Facebook capital ata
Oo, out of
World,
the-
Asia.
I think in the world.
Yeah.
Well, because we have
World.
Facebook for free, diba?
Yes, from
Thank you
another
too.
telecom.
Okay.
Yes. So I make my Facebook, I make a Facebook page, then what? Do I
Okay.
expect people
Take
or
photos, post yung
Yes,
cookies.
so you have your Facebook, you post, of course, after that, you try to collaborate, that's the number 2, collaborate for a graphic artist to make your logo. If you don't,
okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
sure you
number
have a
2.
friend whom you can ask, oy, maybe you can do naman may logo wo.
Oo. Yung libre lang.
Yung,
Yes.
Collaboration no free.
Tapos
Okay.
in exchange, you can give that person also, syempre you acknowledge na siya yung gumawa. Kasi at that point also, you can help that other person add to its portfolio.
Tama.
okay.
Yun. And then, so if you have that na, you have your product, of course. So
Okay.
if your product is a cookie, if it's a cookie,
Okay.
you take number 2 is you take photos of those cookies in a nice location.
Oo.
Nice location.
Location.
Yung
Hindi basta-basta. And,
pinatok mo lang sa plate. Tapos,
and then maduma naman yung mesa.
Dapat yung medyo, enticing.
Medyo professional.
Yeah.
So, examples of people you can collaborate with was the graphic artist for your logo, photographer who can take your pictures, for other examples that you can collaborate in making
Yes.
your page.
Yes. And then after that, once you have that, a content writer. So you can build
Content
a
writer,
writer.
okay.
So what you can do is you can write about what your cookie is about, what does it taste, what is the flavor, and then you can write it initially and then have a content writer look into it.
Yeah.
Pero do you think it's too wordy? Do you think it's selling? Do you think it's enticing?
Okay, kasi paano yung or gaano karami muna yung post mo or yung content mo?
Okay. In terms of
I mean, for example, okay, I built my Facebook page for my cookies.
correct.
Kailangan ba punuin ko, i-flood ko siya ng photos
yung
and
pa.
write about my cookies?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't flood also. So you try to schedule you try to plan first how many of the products can you produce and also can talk about. So maybe you can do like 3 posts in a day.
Oh,
Or
3
if,
posts, average,
or
no?
if you're doing Instagram, you can post 1 post. And then, if you don't have a budget yet, sige lang. But if you do, 40 pesos naman is just like so small. You can do that on Facebook ad boost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
Facebook boost.
The best way is to share that Facebook fan page to your friends first.
Yes.
Again, collaborate with your
Get your friends to like and share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daanin natin sa
So
friendship.
those are your loyalty
Loyalty
first.
friends.
That is your friend. Your
Oo, diba?
Again,
Dapat.
resources, diba? Be resourceful.
I always ask my mom, make sure you share the daily insight.
Yes, kasi mas maraming friends yung mom.
Oo, mas sikat yung mama ko.
Okay, that's our number 2, diba?
Yes, collaborate.
Collaborate with these talented individuals as much as possible. Free mga friends mo muna, ma'am. No? Kasi syempre, aspiring entrepreneur ka pa lang eh.
Oo.
Top them first before you up your business. Parang ganun.
Siyempre, you have to do the taste test. You have to go through that. Kasi mamaya yung cookie mo sobrang tamis naman. Diba?
Yes.
Or sobrang blunt naman siya.
One of the ones that you mentioned was the content writer. What a lot of our viewers don't know what a content writer does. So let's say, for example, I am the cookie cooker.
You're the
No, I'm the cookie
Baker.
cooker.
You're
You
the
are the
baker.
content writer. I give you, here are some pictures, and I want you to say, these are delicious chocolate chip cookies.
Oo.
Okay, so how does the content writer collaborate with me?
So basically, yun nga, when you have your taste test already, so
Okay.
hopefully you have your content writer with you or your friend who writes well. So what you do, you take a taste test, you test it, and then try to see what is it. You answer the 5 senses. I mean, does it look appealing? Does it
Okay.
taste good? And yung content writer, basically, tutulungan ka niya na isulat yung gusto mong sabihin in 1 sentence.
Oh,
Okay.
kumbaga,
1 sentence or
alam
2
nyo,
sentences.
descriptive yung
Descriptive siya.
pagsulat niya.
Oo.
Pero, libre din siya. You encourage her to write, of course, positive stuff about your
Yes.
Oh.
product.
Pero yeah, hindi naman sa, of course, if you have again, it can also be in exchange of something. So
I
let's
give
just
you
say
cookies.
Yes! I
Here's
give you
your,
1 month supply of cookies.
diba? So let's say, for example, for me, I don't have any friends who are content writers. What are some of the the things I need to look for in finding a good content writer?
You know what? If you can't hire a content writer, or if you don't know anyone, who I doubt that you don't, but maybe
Hypothetically, yes.
hypothetically, you know what? I always refer to a peg. Peg meaning is this is the one that I idolize, or maybe something that you always look up to and on social media, and then from there your pattern is from there. Don't copy it exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I noticed the importance.
Oo.
Yung hindi mo kailangan maging
Inspiration.
original eh. Kasi wala nang original halos. I mean, naisip na ng iba.
Sa
You just have to
totoo.
copy them, you know, twist lang ng konti and all that.
Inspire, diba? Everything is inspiration, just like a bag, diba? All
Yes.
bags almost look the same.
Correct.
Oo, tama.
And that's
Yeah.
part of being resourceful, you know.
Yes, yes.
You look for pegs.
You try to see who is your favorite writer, and then maybe you can send a sample to a blogger, maybe.
Tapos
Ah.
ipopost niya.
Ipopost niya, diba? Meron siyang testimonial. So you copy it, you post it, para okay. So that's where you build credibility naman.
So,
Okay.
meaning, ano no, Cass, yung kailangan may budget ka rin for that. Kasi namimigay ka ng, hindi cash, pero of course, magbibake ka ng
product,
cookies,
cookies.
ibibigay mo sa kanila as token. So, dapat may separate budget ka rin.
Oo.
sa ganun.
You can't give payment all the time in cookies.
Well, that's true also. That's true
Pero may
also.
budget ka rin, of course, gagawa ka eh, di
Oo,
ba?
tama. Okay, so that's
Sabi
number
naman.
2 was the collaborate.
Collaborate.
Number 3, what was number 3 again?
You don't sell. You don't sell, but rather you engage. So this is where we talked about
okay.
you sharing your cookie to a blogger, maybe.
Yes.
And then that blogger is going to, of course, tell the audience of who their followers are, how does it taste, diba? So you don't actually sell, and then you engaged it. So you put it on your page, and then you talk it over, and then by word of mouth, it happens.
Okay. So for example, you don't sell here. Let me know if this is correct, if this is the wrong way. Oh, cookies, 50 pesos lang, avail ka na. May discount, may promo.
Hindi dapat ganun yung post.
Yeah, medyo scary, diba?
Parang hard sell.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Bili na
what
kayo.
Parang 50
Mura
pesos
lang.
lang. Cookie, okay. What's in that cookie?
Oo. As in terms of engaging, again, what's the an example of content that is to engage?
Yeah, to engage is really more, yun nga, as I said, how does it taste? What does it look like?
What do you feel?
What do you feel when
taste
you
it?
had it, you dipped it on milk? Or when you gave it to a kid, may ano yung experience ng kid nung kinuha niya yung cookie.
Okay. Okay. Until
Engage.
when? Hanggang kailan yung engagement part? Kasi of course, you have to sell. That's your purpose.
Yes.
You have to sell your cookies. But then the first step is to engage the audience first. Like parang build
Until
mo muna yung following
when?
mo.
Forever.
So forever. So,
Well,
kailan ka
technically, you're
talagang
always
magbebenta?
building
You're always
an
building
audience.
I see.
So,
Yeah.
so let's take it like kunyari the fast food joints, diba?
Yes.
They keep on promoting chicken.
Posting.
And they are posting chicken. Everybody knows about this chicken.
Like the commercials now, it's not, they don't say the price.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't
Not
say-
at all.
Indirectly selling.
Indirectly
Oh.
selling, but it's experience. If you notice the ads, diba,
Yes.
it's more of like the feel, so masyadong
Oh.
feeling.
Okay, that's
Diba,
a very good
ang,
point.
ang uso ngayon yung hugot
Experience.
lines.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kasi Filipinos are
Mga
filled
video.
with heart. We're all about, oh my gosh, I gave you a cookie.
Parang sobrang emotional. Like, oh my gosh, I died.
Yes.
Medyo extreme
Kasi
talaga.
gave me a cookie, I died.
Ang intense niya. Ang
Oo
sarap.
nga.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
okay.
how it is.
Okay, yun
So,
pala yun.
you can, let's say for example, you use cookies for heartbreak, but also for love,
Exactly.
for
It's a
happiness.
heart-shape.
Oo. The way you promote it. Ang ganda ng point ni Kassy kanina, sabi niya, it's not about selling, yung experience iha-highlight mo.
Oo,
And then pag
engaging.
nakita nila yung experience, positive, okay, may mga
Word
testimonials,
of
comments,
mouth.
yun na yun. That's how you sell.
Yes.
Okay, so that's our number 2.
Of course, you have to sell
Engage.
in an actual store.
Oo.
Or
Yes, of
online,
course.
Online.
or Sunday market. You have to still be there. Kasi syempre, you're sharing all this experience, pero where do I get you?
Tama.
okay.
Okay. So that was number 3.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
What
the
was
difference of marketing and selling.
number 4?
Yes.
Build an industry or build a niche.
Build
Build
an
a niche.
industry or a niche. Okay.
You can't sell to everyone, parang ganun.
Yes, I mean, what happens is typically in your head, of course, parang okay, if I want to have a cookie and then this cookie I want to sell it only for Valentine's Days. Diba? Kunyari, so
okay.
it's Valentine's Day.
Seasonal.
And then the price range niya is not that expensive. Or maybe, sige, let's just say it's expensive.
Okay. Let's say it's a
May
specialty.
truffle oil, ganyan.
Oh, wow.
Mga ganyan. Yeah.
Imported
Then,
pa.
Mahal. 150 per
cookies,
piece.
ganyan.
Oo.
So yun. So you try to build a niche. So from that, is it from what age to what age? Are you looking into
Okay.
number
Mga
2?
adults na yun,
Yeah, adults
pang-regalo
na ba?
na.
Pang-regalo. So if adults siya, pang-regalo siya, what kind of pang-regalo do you want it? So, lashing is naisip ko pang baptism.
Okay.
Diba? So, kailangan yung packaging mo is mukha siyang cute for baptism.
Ah,
So,
yes.
it still has to be relative to, if this product is a person, how does it look like?
Oh.
So, dapat may niche ka. Pipili
Oo.
ka kung
Pipili
for
ka na.
Valentine's. For
Hindi, pang puso lang ba siya?
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Like, what's your
Depende sa
capacity?
occasion.
Oo. If you think, this is just sideline lang to
Yes.
rocket, then I'm just gonna do this for holiday season.
For office, gift giving.
Oo.
In the States, Girl Scout cookies.
Yes.
Are
Bakit?
so good!
I cannot relate.
It's an experience that you
Okay.
cannot explain in words.
You cannot put it
Can I please ask my mom to please buy some Girl Scout
Is that
cookies?
Can you please bring some here too?
And for me also,
Oo.
kasi hindi ko pa titikman. Okay, sasamantalahin na natin because we have a marketing expert here.
Yes.
We want to explain to our viewers why is it important to have a niche. Kumbaga specific market lang, hindi yung sa lahat. Kasi iniisip ng iba, dapat sa lahat yan, bata, matanda, adult, pang occasion, pang New Year's, pang birthday, para mas maraming customers. Pero there always we always hear from the experts na kailangan talaga may niche ka para may identity. Why is it wiser na meron ka lang specific target kaysa sa bibentahan mo lahat?
Kasi from that, at least you have a focus.
Okay.
Diba? Just like
Yes.
your
Okay.
expertise, you need to have a focus. Now, along the lines and along the way, you'll be able to know, so kunyari ang focus mo moms.
Mhm.
So, yun lang talaga, parang I want to build this to my mom. So, if this is just for moms, how does it look like? How does it taste? How does all those house?
Yes.
Now, if the market responds na okay, it is actually good for dads. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
taste pala.
Yeah, and then the market, that's how the market responded. Even if your targets are the moms and then the dads are the one who responded, it's okay. Why? It means you are building more than the audience that you're tapping. Now, if you think that the moms aren't, hindi sila nag-respond the way that you want them to respond.
Yeah.
That's when you try to adjust. Maybe my cookie really is for dads. So, from there, focus mo na ngayon yung sa dads, but you keep on doing what works.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
You adjust depending
You
sa
adjust,
response
yes.
ng market.
So, yung question mo kanina na parang, okay, merong mga nagbebenta for everybody.
Oo, kasi
Oo.
gusto nila parang maraming sales.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking.
Tama naman yun. Tama rin naman yun. Siyempre, at the least end, that's how you want it to be.
Oh, yeah.
But if you are starting kasi, it's hard to be like everywhere. It's like
Correct.
saying
Yeah.
na my product
Correct.
is in the Philippines pero it's
Correct.
also in Europe tomorrow. How are you
So
gonna
that's
do
the
that?
point. That's the point,
Oo.
no? If you're starting.
You have to
Yes.
focus. You have to focus who it is. Treat it like as a person. See what, how does it look like, and all that.
Kasi you cannot cater to everyone.
Yes.
Just yet.
And that's
Just
also
yet, yeah.
true
Limited resources.
about the product itself, right? Diba? Let's say you're just starting and you say, you can't do cook cookies and also cookie dough, ice cream, and then may soft drinks pa. Diba?
So may
Yeah,
ano.
if you have the resources again, why
Yes.
not, diba?
Oo.
So build your own cart if you like.
Oo. But then brand it as like a restaurant or something, a dessert cafe.
Yeah,
Don't call
tama.
yourself cookies and then may...
Ang dami, may
Ang dami
mga
pang laman.
shakes
Oo.
pala sa loob.
Diba?
Diba? Kasi that's another product that you are going to market.
So that's also part of finding your niche, diba?
Yes,
And
finding your niche.
specializing in that specific industry.
Yes.
Okay, that was number
That's
3.
That was
Three.
Okay.
Okay.
Three.
Ba yun?
And then number 4 is you collaborate and then you network.
Collaborate and network.
Yeah.
I am a cookie cooker. How am I?
Baker!
Baker.
Cookie baker.
Cookie cooker.
Cookie cooker is the actual oven.
Okay.
Diba?
Yeah. So you're an oven, for example.
I'm
Anyway.
a cookie connoisseur.
Okay. Anyway,
With
so
wine.
Oo.
you collaborate with.
Okay, so how do I network with people in my industry?
Okay, so if your target are the moms and you have a cookie, so you figure that out already, that is what you're focused on. How do you collaborate? I'm sure you have 5 friends at least who are moms.
May 5 ka bang friends
At
naman?
least.
1, 2.
Why? Di ba may more fans?
Si Kuya.
Si mom na lang bahala, si
si tita.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Yung mga
Tita.
kamag-anak mo.
Okay, for example,
Okay,
yun.
so example with that, so your mom, diba? I mean, you have 5 friends or at least in our age group or, moms now. So try to see if how vocal are they on social media.
Okay.
If not vocal, at least you try to see maybe they can, be the person who can be an influencer for you.
Oh,
So you try to
yes.
collaborate, meaning you try to you talk to them, you give them gifts and say what can you what do you think of that cookie? Can you share your
A
insight,
review
a
nila.
review? Maybe
Okay.
if these are your close friends.
Yes.
Of course. But if not, kunyari, you send it to a celebrity, you just happen on Instagram, and then some kasi they message a celebrity, and then they send off a product. So if the celebrity, of course, reviews it, of course, you have to say thank you naman, diba?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give them acknowledgement and recognition. Yes.
So, and then, of course, and then from there, you build loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some of the criteria that I should look for in finding the right people? Let's say I have a friend,
Dapat sikat.
mahilig siyang mag-post, pero pakalat-kalat, kahit ano. He just posts anything and
Siguro-
am I looking for that person who
Yung
posts
maraming
so
friends
many?
siguro.
Or am I looking
Maraming
for a
followers.
friend who has kind of like an influence in a certain market?
It's kind of like an
Incredible.
influence. Yes. It's siguro someone that you think mahilig talaga siya sa dessert.
Yes.
So,
Oo,
right. So,
tama.
number 1, do you think mahilig ba talaga siya sa dessert? Number 2, how active is he or she in social media? It doesn't necessarily mean they have to, again, nothing is hard sell. It's just engaging.
Engaging.
So, yeah. So, just a small testimonial can do, or just a simple retweet or a photo, that will do. And then, from there, you see how are the markets going to respond. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, that's a very good point also, Rans, nung tinanong mo. Kasi sabi ni Cass, kailangan mahilig siya talaga sa cookies. Like for example, you sent me your product, gusto mong i-promote ko. Ayoko pala ng matamis.
Oo.
Gusto ko pala mga
Mapait.
maasim.
Oo.
Ganun, so wala akong credibility.
Yes.
Hindi pwedeng, sikat tong friend ko, marami siyang friends sa Facebook or followers sa
Kasi
Instagram.
hindi ka pala may, yun,
Ipapost
ka
ko.
mahilig
Tapos
sa
parang,
sweets.
bakit siya nag-post ng cookies? Di ba she hates sweets? Parang gano'n. Or she doesn't
tama.
like much. Yeah, okay. So, yun. When you collaborate, make sure na they have those criteria as well.
So you put standards also.
May credible. Oo.
I mean, of course, this is just within your head, diba? It's
Yes.
just within you. You don't tell your friend, I know you're my checklist.
You're good for my brand.
Oh.
Okay, so those are the things that you need to look for. Find the right friends who can help your brand
Yes.
and help it with your network.
Hindi yung random lang. Basta sikat lang.
Oo,
Oo.
no.
You can't just say, maraming siyang followers. Oo.
So, pipiliin mo rin yung mahilig dun sa product mo na yun or service mo na yun.
Sige, so
Yes.
that's good. Okay, now
That's how you collaborate.
the fifth one.
The
Is
last.
always go back to your why.
Always go back to your why.
Always
Why
Okay,
did I
explain.
start
Why
my
cookies?
cookie business?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
You guys are learning so fast.
Grabe,
I am
no?
so proud of you guys.
Pwede na tayo mag-start
Thank
ng
you.
bake shop.
Mamaya
Maybe.
maggagawa na tayo ng cookies.
Diba?
Feeling ko maraming viewers mag-umpisa ng bake shop. No?
Diba? So you
Totoo,
guys.
fast
so,
learners daw tayo.
Okay,
Faster.
now for my question, why
Let Cassie explain that.
why is it important to remember the why?
Because this is your why. This is what inspired you. You go back to, let's just say, as we came through this cookie discussion, is I don't have a job anymore. So what am I gonna do?
Yes.
So your why was you had that certain pain and you wanted to be an entrepreneur. You wanted to, of course, sustain yourself. But it might not sustain for now, but you wanted additional income, maybe. And at the same time, fuel your passion. If that's your passion and you're not in the baking industry, in the food industry. So always go back to your why. And then each time that you post something or you collaborate, every single move that you do, you always ask yourself, why?
The objective,
Yes.
the purpose of
Because
your
there's gonna be
business.
times when you're starting your business, you're gonna go through so many obstacles
Struggles, yeah,
and hardships, and you're
hiccups.
like,
Ayoko
suko na ako, ayoko na. Oo.
So from that, you write it down, you put it in why. Tapos, if things doesn't work out, you always go back to the why again.
Oo.
And then, okay, you learn from that part. And then you move on, but you always, everything, collaboration, your engagement, your product, how you build it, the look, the taste, everything. It has a question why and what if.
Okay.
Why and what
What
if.
if.
So that's, kumbaga pang motivate mo yon yung last. Always go back to your whys. Nasabi mo kanina, kapag nagsa-struggle ka sa business because you're just starting, you go back to your whys in the first place. Why did you put that business?
Yes.
Correct.
Paano naman kapag nag-flourish? I think that's also important. Like, for example, successful na. You still go back to your why para hindi kalat-kalat. Baka
Yes.
ano ba talaga yung objective mo when you started the
Ah.
business?
Of course, if you're
Yeah.
successful na, diba, why did I become this successful? What worked?
Oh, okay.
Diba? What worked? And then, okay, so it worked now. Now, you go to the next venture.
Yes.
Even though it
Why?
sounds so basic, sometimes we forget about that.
Oo.
Oo. What was the purpose of starting in the first place?
Oo.
Actually, we always
Give
get
up
lose
agad.
track to that. You lose
Yeah.
track. Totoo yan. I mean, yeah. I learned
Give up
also
agad.
so along the way.
Okay, learning from the experience of
Yes.
Kassy yourself.
So with these marketing strategies, you're also using it for your newest business venture.
Right.
What is
right.
your
Yes.
newest
Okay.
business venture?
So, coming from being an entrepreneur also, now that I am a chief information
slash
officer.
marketing.
So I have my own. So I have a team of remote workers. So they're all online. So they're all my collaborate. So they're all my friends and partners, whom I call now as partners. So we also built Honesty Apps. Honesty Apps is the name of the company. Our investor, we have an investor from Vietnam, and we built from the pain of organizing events, trade shows, and then it came from a restaurant business also and all sorts. So we built an app wherein it has a login, it has a registration where you can pay for your ticket. It has a chat feature wherein you can network to the audience who's also participating. You can also chat with the speaker who is also talking kasi medyo jahe sometimes when you talk to the entire, diba? You tell them the question in the out and the open. Shy pa naman ang mga Pinoy. So we have that. We have also a repository of the keynote and then also the video, if there is a video of the speaker. So it's also there. And then the program is also there. So in short, it's actually everything that you get in a brown envelope. In brown envelope, all in the palm of your hand. Yes.
Okay.
And then for the organizers naman, it's very convenient because you can check on who paid, who already registered, and then you can, it's just on your handheld. And because I am always on the go, so I wanted to be efficient. Okay, someone paid. I don't want to go to the computer and type in the
Right.
invoice.
Mobile
and
lahat,
that.
mobile
At
lahat.
least everything is just there within my palm of the hand. So there.
Wow.
So
okay.
we-
Very convenient.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's Honesty Apps. So we just built
Honesty
this.
Apps.
We're 3 months old.
Congratulations.
So all these basic strategies you're applying to this venture.
So
Nice
it's,
to know.
it's inspired by my why, which is the pain on organizing events.
Yes.
And how do you make
How
the
do you make things
experience
easy?
Diba?
Is Honesty Apps limited only to trade show organizers?
No,
No, okay.
So we reskin it. We have we can cater it to hotels as well. We have one hotel already. We can also do it for brides. Also,
Events.
yeah,
okay.
for events, actually for your wedding. So we can do that. Trade shows, events, conferences, hotel, restaurants. If you wanna
Restaurants.
order also.
I'm a cookie baker now. I've decided from today's episode.
Yes.
Can I
You
avail?
are the machine.
Ikaw na yun.
Can I avail of the Honesty Apps?
Yes, the Honesty app, you can contact us through honestyapps.com.
HonestyApps.com.
honestyapps.com, and we can do a demo with you. Or you can just email me that mail@kassypajarillo.com
Oh,
or
okay.
Kassy@honestyapps.com.
So that is one of the things from number 2, collaborating
Collaborate.
Yes.
with
There.
experts
Yeah.
who can help build
Learning.
your
I'm
brand.
so proud of you.
Well, that's
And
because it's only
engaging.
5 things. It's so simple. How could you forget?
Of course, kasi kailangan nating matutunan yun the 5 basic strategies diba,
Yes.
for aspiring entrepreneurs. And it's good to know that Kassy herself is actually applying all this dun sa honesty apps na business niya.
Yes.
Diba? Parang ina-apply talaga niya. And it's, of course, effective. That
Oo.
So
shows.
far, yes. Yeah, but there are a lot more. So you learn along the way. Don't be encouraged. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Where do you see the future of honesty apps?
And we see the future in 3 years. Hopefully, we get IPO.
Oh,
wow.
So that's where we're gearing. But
time.
it's really more on helping more organizers more people to organize their own events easily within the palm of their hand. So anyone can be an organizer. Actually, we all are.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
We
That's
are.
true.
We
In every
organize our
little way.
life. Right,
Yes.
diba?
Oo,
So that's
sa totoo.
our goal. So that's our goal. It's to help everybody to network also. Bring back the old networking. It's all. I mean, you sheer away
Yes.
from, those. Yeah. I can't mention those names. So yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there. If we can add more to the credentials of Kassy before we close.
Yes.
Kasi she does a lot of things.
Oo.
Pero just to,
We just can't limit it
she's
all
really
to 30
the marketing
minutes.
expert. Oo, pero sige, what do you do? Because in your biography sa website mo, you're doing marketing for a law firm. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So KassyPajarillo.com. So I ventured on this last year. No, actually it started in 2010. And then it came from one of those pains also, and I lost my job. I just don't want to deal with traffic anymore.
Oh,
And
yeah.
also, I think everybody can relate to that. So now I figured, what is it that I love doing? Again, go back to the why and see who the niche is. And then I collaborated with remote workers also. We all do online and with their own expertise. So we do a full 360 degree. It's I can't say it's an ad agency. It's a marketing agency.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
have a marketing agency. What else do you do?
Online.
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
marketing agency online.
Yeah.
We can already build your brand also. We build your brand. We can do your campaign. What else? We build your conference if need be. I am actually also a marketing consultant of a law firm.
Yes,
A
okay,
tech law
so
firm for
yun.
data privacy.
That's what we want to learn. That's what we want to tell the viewers.
Yeah.
Marketing consultant, owner
also
of this.
feel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there. So I also marketing a law firm for the Disney and Disney Law
Marketing
Office.
a law
So
firm.
it's more of data privacy. So that's why I'm very particular in terms of what you post also.
Okay.
There.
Social media.
A very long resume.
Trying to
Oo.
trying to spring clean a little, but you have to again go back to your why and focus.
Yes.
What is it that you want to do? What is it who you are?
The main objective.
Hence, I am a chief encourager. I encourage
Chief
people to be an
Chief
entrepreneur.
encourager. Hindi lang influencer ngayon, no? May bago tayong term na natutunan.
Oo.
Encourager.
But it's
Encourage.
patented by
I hope so.
Oo, talaga?
You're both
Sige,
future
sige.
lawyers, so please patent it for me. No.
So if our viewers
Just
want
kidding.
to avail of your services,
The
Yeah,
website.
you just go to KassyPajarillo.com. I am very active in social media as well. So it's Kassy Pajarillo on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter.
Wow.
You can talk to me easily. So
Okay.
I love talking to people day or night,
24/7.
27, or just leave a comment to Daily Insights.
yes,
Yes, please.
And
Okay,
then
speaking of comments.
Let's see who else is
Yeah,
viewing.
before we close.
Hi.
Tata Adlish Silef. I hope I pronounced that correct, from Hong Kong.
Wow, Hong
Remy
Kong.
Galang,
Hello.
North local ng San Jose City. And who else?
Teodoro Suarez from Malaybalay, Sinibukod. Give me the international and
Hindi ko Okay, piliin natin. Hindi niya ma-pronounce yung mga Pilipino.
I know this one, Cheryl Bernardino Magno, my sister. Hello.
Yeah, hello
Hi,
ate.
sister.
Oh, my friend na ako. John Mark Taalfer. Hi, JM. Hi,
Oo.
Maya.
Si Romelo J. De Los Reyes.
Yes,
hello.
hi, Roms.
And I
See you
think
later.
someone's birthday is today.
Who is it?
Joanne's birthday?
Yes, it's Joan's birthday. Yes,
Yes.
Rob's sister. Hello, Jo. Happy birthday.
May
And
cookies ka from him.
cookies
Now I really have to fulfill that.
Malu Garcia Estrada, hi po, Rainier Aquino Cosico, good morning po. Happy
Good
viewing
morning.
everyone.
Yeah.
And Martin Carlo Bingala, hello, happy viewing.
Give a shout out
My
to
friend
some
also.
of people of your team.
All right, so I just wanted to say to Mickey, hi, Mickey, Jason, Raymond, also hello, and also my friends who are actually watching as well. So
Yay!
to
Yes.
my Wahini friends, my surf friends.
Oh wow,
hello.
like and
Wow.
share.
Yeah.
So make sure you like and share our video and
Yes.
let us know if you have any questions
Yes.
about today's video. Send us a comment or a PM and let us know what are your thoughts about today's episode.
Yes, 5 best marketing strategies for aspiring entrepreneurs. So we hope you learned a lot from today's episode.
Yes. So these are mornings filled with meaningful business talk.
Giving you useful advice on how to win at your career.
I am Randy Bernardino.
And I am Mayan Manzano, and this is
Daily Insight.